Hello and welcome. So today we're going to discuss the role of the glute max. What does it actually do? So the glute max is the main hip extensor muscle, so it takes your leg back. It's also used to accelerate the body upward and forward from a position of hip flexion. So when you're sprinting, squatting, or climbing a hill. So the glute max is not the only muscle that propels you forward. The hamstrings, the hip adductors, and the calf muscles, so the gastrocnemius and the soleus, all play a part in this. If the glute max muscle is weak or switched off, the other muscles have to work harder, which can lead to muscle strains or tendinopathies. Because 75% of the glute max attaches to the iliotibial band, it also plays an important role in pelvic and hip stability by preventing your pelvis to drop and to your hip to turn in excessively when you walk. So this plays a role in preventing back, hip, knee, ankle injuries. So again, as said before, the glute max does have a stabilizing role and it guards against excessive movement during gait. So proper glute max engagement minimizes the stress on related joints. And obviously, if it isn't strong or it's switched off, it can cause an injury because the body will compensate via movement. We're looking at clam exercises. So clam exercises are normally used in glute med rehabilitation. Now, clam exercises, the exercise serves two purposes. So number one, it teaches you how to effectively turn your hip out, and you will need this for the next level of exercises. So within progression, within rehabilitation. Besides strengthening the glute med via clam exercises, it also strengthens the other muscles. So the piriformis, which is the lateral rotator, the glute max, which are all important for hip stability. Now, glute max activation, when we do a clam exercise, within the research, it reveals that equal activation of glute max and glute med during the clam exercise at 60 degrees of hip flexion. So in summary, the glute max has lots of different roles within the hip joint. It extends the hip and it propels you forward, and it also stabilizes the pelvis. To ensure optimal function, that is vital for overall lower body strength, stability, and injury prevention. We need to make sure that the glute max is strong, and we need to make sure that it is firing correctly. Thank you for listening.